What do you think of it, gentlemen?
Beautiful. What is it?
A gift to the Marahadja of Jorhat on his golden jubilee from the governor of the Northwest Frontier Province, a token of Her Majesty's continued friendship.
This should keep the old boy friendly for another 50 years.
I guess that makes his friendship worth about 10,000 rupees.
Rhodes, you have the aesthetic taste of a pawnbroker.
In any event, the gift isn't half as important now as its delivery. It's been delayed in transit, and the Lancers have been asked to make sure that it reaches the Marahadja in time. He's something of a spoiled child, you know. Needs constant reassurance of his own importance. If he doesn't receive this little toy with all due pomp and ceremony, he's apt to throw a pretty terrible tantrum.
We'll smooth his ruffled feathers, sir.
I'm counting on you. He's touring the provinces, having a fine time collecting gifts from the minor chiefs who've enjoyed prosperity under him. You'll meet his caravan a short distance from Bajor.
How many men should we take, sir?
Oh, a small patrol should be enough.
That's pretty close to the border, sir.
I know, but that particular section of the border has been very quiet since we made peace with the Sindhis.
The Sindhis have been at peace too long. We have lost the great name we once had as thieves and plunderers. Even the British show their contempt for us by neglecting to patrol our border. And we have known nothing but poverty since we retired from honorable robbery. The Maharaja of Jorhat camps close across the border, collecting riches enough to ransom a king. One bold attack, and we can regain all we have lost. It will be easy if we join forces. What is your answer?
Aye.
You have not answered for your tribe, Mahmud Uradin.
We cannot help you, Nazir Aman. We cannot even help ourselves. My tribe is too weak from thirst and hunger to join you. We suffer from famine and drought. I have come here to ask for food and water. My people are your people. They need your help.
Well, your tribe will be rich beyond the need for begging.
We do not beg. We ask only the same help that we ourselves so often have given.
Enough. Our time is too short to listen to the whimperings of a beaten dog. Get back to your tribe. They need you, and we do not.
It's a Sindhi.
This side of the border?
Looks like he's dead.
I'd feel better if I was sure of that.
Well, there's one way to find out, Willie.
Daftar.
Cover us. Mr. Storm and I are going to investigate.
Yes, Rhodes. Dismount. Draw rifles. Sentries out.
He's breathing. Another few feet and he'd have made that well.
Wouldn't have helped. The well is dry. Must have been a drought around here.
Drought, famine, help for my people.
Daftar. Funny law. Mount up. March!
Hiya! Hiya!
Dismount!
Daftar. Break out our rations. Spread them around as far as they'll go.
Yes, Rhodes.
It's a nice try, Rhodes. They won't go far. Just keep them alive long enough to starve all over again.
That is all. Our rations barely reached the last of them, Sams.
Well, there's nothing else we can do. Mount the patrol. We're moving out.
Yes, Rhodes.
May Allah always smile upon you, Sams.
May he give you strength to grow straight and tall.
May he guide your every step until the end of your days.
We've done nothing. You eat today, but what of tomorrow?
Allah take care today. Allah will take care tomorrow.
Tomorrow could run into weeks, months, before this drought is over.
Too bad. Nothing wrong here that a few thousand rupees couldn't fix.
That's it, Willie.
That's what?
A few thousand rupees worth of supplies. Let's say 10,000 rupees.
No, let's not. If you're thinking what I think you're thinking.
I am.
Now, look, Rhodes, it's going to be difficult enough to explain why the Maharaja's gift is late. But if we show up empty-handed...
Look at it this way, Willie. Where would that little piece of crown property do Her Majesty the most good? Now, here's the chance to make friends with our old enemies.
And make an enemy out of our old friend, the Maharaja. No, Rhodes, absolutely no.
Absolutely no. What else can we do, Willie?
Don't worry, I'm an old hand at this sort of thing.
So you refuse my more than generous offer for this insignificant flower pot?
Your generosity is dimmed only by the weakness of your eyes, Babu. Take another look at this little treasure.
Ah, yes. I see more clearly. Too clearly. I am not a receiver of stolen goods. I withdraw my offer.
We are in trouble. Let's get out of here. Don't worry, Rose. Just relax. Sit and watch the old master. Now, look here, my fat friend. Are you calling Her Majesty the Queen a thief?
Her Majesty the Queen?
Not to mention His Excellency, the governor of the Northwest Province.
His Excellency, too.
This is a present from the crown to the Sindhis.
Ah, in that case, my original offer stands.
Take it. You misunderstood me, Babu. I said that this was a present to the Sindhis, not to you.
You are a ruthless man, Saab. You take advantage of my innocence. Very well, I will go bankrupt. My wife will leave me and my children will starve, but I will raise my offer. 50 mons of rice, 80 mons of atta, 20 goats, and 4 head of oxen. I am ruined.
Now, let's run through that again. 75 mons of rice, 110 mons of atta, 35 goats, 6 head of oxen to be delivered every week for the next 6 months.
But, Saab, that is the equivalent of 10,000 rupees.
Well, you caught me in a weak moment.
No, enormously and unutterably not.
All right, Babu. I'm afraid Her Majesty is going to be very unhappy with you.
With me, Saab?
Mm-hmm. We've tried to keep peace with the Sindhis for a long time. What happens now is on your head. I suppose they'll go back to stealing, murdering innocent merchants, looting their shops.
You're right, Storm. Especially if there aren't any lances around to protect them.
Or even if we are. Happen to be looking in the wrong direction.
Could I examine the vase more closely, Saab?
Take a good look.
Ah, yes. Exquisite. The artistry, the craftsmanship. Very expensive, but worth actually every bit of 10,000 rupees.
Captain. We're running a little late. As soon as the men have finished, mount the patrol.
Yes, Rhodes.
Feels good, doesn't it? Giving instead of getting.
Mm-hmm. And to the Maharaja of Jorhat, who won't be getting anything, we can now give our very best wishes.
Cheer up, Storm. Maybe Standish will give us a chance to resign.
Lancers.
Well, on your feet again, Malik.
Yes. You leave now?
As soon as the patrol is mounted.
You have done much for my people. You have gone to great trouble for us. Why? What do you expect in return?
A simple thank you would be enough.
We have always been enemies. It would mean swallowing my hatred to give thanks, and I would choke on the word.
Forget it. We've had our thanks. Come on, Storm.
Wait. It would also choke me to eat the food that is provided by an enemy. So in order that I may owe you nothing, I will repay you with a warning. Go back. Return to the place from whence you came. For if you travel farther, you will die.
Fort Agora. We'll have to go on to warn the Maharaja.
Don't be foolish. Go back. Nazir Rahman has you outnumbered by 10 times your force.
You have repaid us 10 times the amount of the Maharaja's gift. If we get to him in time.
Forward! Forward! I tried to repay them, but they would not take heed. Now their blood is on their own hands.
It's magnificent. It's magnificent. It's positively magnificent.
It will sit well with the others, Your Highness.
The next. Oh, it's good to see how well beloved we are. It's so good to see the devotion of our people. What's this? Take it away, you silly little man. We wouldn't feed our goats on it. Take him away. And what of our dear friend, Her Majesty? Her gift is sure to be more precious than all the rest.
It has still not arrived, Your Highness.
Not arrived? Not yet? Is this dreary old woman's appreciation to us for 50 years of friendship? That the governor of the Northwest Province will hear of this? Do you know, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
We are ready, Nazir Rahman. The prize is ours for the taking.
Not yet. Not until the richest prize of all arrives. The gift to the Maharaja from the Queen herself. The rich gift from the British has arrived. Prepare to attack.
Her Majesty has sent her famous lancers to deliver the gift, which means, with such protection, it must be a gift of great value.
Your Highness, we bring you the compliments of Her Majesty Queen Victoria.
And a token of her gratitude.
Yes, yes, your dear Majesty was always most generous with her tokens of gratitude. Oh, come along now, let me have it, let me have it.
Let him have it, Storm.
Well, this time, in return for 50 years' friendship, Her Majesty Queen Victoria graciously sends the richest gift she can give you. Your life.
My life?
It won't be worth 5 rupees if you don't get out of here fast.
But I don't understand.
Well, at great expense to Her Majesty the Queen, we've discovered a planned attack against your Highness.
Attack? What is this nonsense? I'm greatly beloved. Am I not? Am I not greatly beloved?
Without dispute, Your Highness.
Not by the Sindies.
The Sindies? Is this a joke?
Dismount, take cover.
We'd had time to get word back to Standish. What I'd give to hear that trumpet call right about now.
Ah, yes, the jolly old regiment to the rescue. Sweeping over the hill with full colors flying. Forget it, Rhodes, you've been reading Kipling again.
Our ammunition goes short, Stops.
Then tell the men to hold their fire till the Sindies get so close we can't miss.
Hold your fire. Wait for them to close in.
Our enemy is on its knees. Advance!
Here comes the big push, Your Highness. Reinforcements. That's something they don't even need.
And look who's leading those reinforcements.
Mahmoud Ur-ad-Din.
Looks like we helped him get in on the kill.
May Allah forgive us, Mahmoud Ur-ad-Din, for turning against our own people.
It is not to my liking to aid our lifelong enemies. But Allah sent them to us when Nazir Rahman would have let us die. Now Allah sends us to them.
Then Allah will understand that we do not aid the infidels out of love for them, but only in repayment to Him.
Only in repayment.
Start working that excuse up for Colonel Standish, Willie. They're on our side.
Once you said that if you had to say thanks to an enemy, you'd choke on the word. We want to say it to you now. You'd be surprised how easy it is.
Allah is just. You owe us nothing. And now we owe you nothing. The scales are balanced.
All are lovely, broken, shot through by bullets. All save one, the one you brought me, the gift of friendship and courage. You will tell Her Majesty that I am indebted to her for the rest of the days of my life.
Her Majesty owes you much, Your Highness, for your loyalty. So I would say the scales are balanced. Wouldn't you, Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, yes, I would say so, Mr. Storm.
This is gift to the Marahadja, and he was very happy with it. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Well, he treasured it with his life, sir.
I see. Then apart from your skirmish with the Sindhis, your task was successfully accomplished. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. No trouble at all. Well, hardly any.
That's very odd.
Odd, sir?
How do you mean, sir?
Well, I have here a note from him, together with what he calls a small token of his gratitude to the regiment. Perhaps you'd like to see it.
Oh, no.
It can't be.
But it is. And this is the oddest part. He says he purchased it from a merchant in Bajar. But, compared to the gift of Her Majesty, the price of 20,000 rupees is as nothing.
20,000 rupees? He was robbed.
Yes, wasn't he?
Sir, I think I'd better explain.
I think you'd better not.
Sir, if you knew the whole story...
I don't want to hear it. If I did, I might have to court-martial the pair of you. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, you'd better take this with you. Might look very well, don't you think? In our regimental trophy room.
Yes, sir.